have vowed to name and shame security companies that do not comply by paying benefits like the pension fund and medical insurance. They say thousands of workers in the security sector have been robbed of their benefits while employers are pocketing this money.
We have realized that majority of security companies who are having contract with the government are not complying. And we know that some of those particular companies, they are, in terms of the appointment, it's starting from here in Parliament. So we decided to come here to hand over a memorandum. All what we want is that we want the government to help us to force all other premiers, different provinces, to force for compliance, because majority of companies who are guarding the premises of the government are not complying. We have got more than 40 different security companies who are providing service, but they are not complying in terms of the provident fund, in terms of health insurance and correct basic salary. So when we confront some of these companies, they are saying the reason why they are not complying is because the money that they are getting from government is not enough. And that's why we decided to come here.
The South African Transport and Allied Workers Union, SATAWU, has called for government to review its tender process when awarding tenders to security companies.
Now we are saying to the Treasury, tighten up your tendering process. Make sure that when you award a tender, it ticks all the boxes. Make sure that you appoint companies that are compliant. Check if the company is registered with the bargaining council. Check if the company is deducting and registered with the provident fund. Check whether the company is medical cover compliant. Those are the things that we want the Treasury to look at.
Over the past 2 years, we've discovered that most of the private security companies, they are exploiting workers. They are not contributing towards the health insurance, which is part of the mandatory requirement in the bargaining council of the private security sector. The other second issue is the deductions of the provident funds that are not submitted and paid to the administrator. This has brought hardships to the private security workers on the understanding that when they are sick, when they want to collect chronic medication, they are unable to access that, but their monies are being deducted and they are not being paid. And we are saying to Portfolio Committee of Finance, it needs to investigate these companies and make sure that those which are not complying, they need to be terminated.
Unions have called for government departments to enforce full compliance when appointing security companies who are providing security within government. There has been no government official designated to accept the memorandum of grievances, and the unions have dispersed peacefully afterwards. Mlamli Maneli for SABC News in Cape Town.